Rabbi Mordechai and Tzipora Yaris are both extraordinary individuals who deeply impress everyone with whom they come into contact. Obviously, they're better known in St. Louis, but their legacy goes way beyond St. Louis. Mrs. Yaris has been teaching early childhood education for many years. There are many young couples now in St. Louis who at least one of the spouses was her student back in kindergarten.
My parents grew up in Depression-era America. And my father was handicapped and blind, yet he exuded a tremendous sense of happiness with his Judaism and his relationship with Hashem. And he bequeathed that to us, his children. And I try so much to pass that on to the 22 girls and boys that I'm honored to teach in Torah prep school this year.
Rabbi Yaris at one time was a high school teacher. He went on to become one of the founding members of St. Louis Kollel, and after doing that for a number of years, saw that he was affecting lives in a way that required him to spend 28 out of 24 hours doing what we call chesed, as loving kindness, in ways that I have never seen.
Mrs. Yaris, who has a heart of gold, would love every Jewish person in the country to spend Shabbos in her home. So she came up with this grand idea of renting a hotel. And we did a one-time Shabbos. We had 70 people. It was very rewarding, it was beautiful, and it was a way of welcoming the Russian community to the United States, to the Jewish community. But it didn't stop there. Cities from across the country called and asked to join. And eventually it grew from 70 to 1,150 people. And Jews from across the country come and feel part of the community. They want to grow, they want to become part of the Jewish nation, they want to continue the heritage that's been with us for thousands of years. It's a very meticulously planned program, and there's so much going on. There are incredible lectures with the world top speakers. There are delicious meals, and I think the most important part is that the Torah, the mitzvahs, are the majestic jewel of the seminar. When so many people from so many different backgrounds and so many different ages come together and enjoy a Shabbos, it's beautiful.
They're so inspirational because so many of us tend to relate to our own type, our own kind, and sometimes we have intolerance for people that don't think exactly the way we think and act the way we think. When they come across people that don't think similarly to them, they just love them more, and they understand that I value their thought process, their thinking, and at the same time I want to give them a positive Jewish experience. I believe that they have redefined education.
I was fortunate to be brought up in a home where Jewish education was at the forefront. My parents and grandparents actually gave of their lives to build Jewish education in this country. My grandparents saved many people's lives during the war and after, and helped build dynasties of Jewish communities. I feel very fortunate to have had that in my childhood. And I think of my parents and my grandparents, and think of the opportunity that I have, how thankful I am to be able to give that to future generations. It's humbling to imagine that from a seed, from a great idea that Tzipora had, there are actually Jewish communities that are vibrant across the country and beyond.